It's time for Gatecrashers with your host, Gate Guardian 44.
This tournament is brought to you in part by Vanilla Coke. Open happiness.
And now, recording out of his room located in Peterborough, Ontario, it's Gatecrashers.
Objection!
Hey there, what's going on YouTube? It's Gate Guardian 44 here, doing my own podcast for you guys, because you probably don't want to see me for about 5 minutes, so you may as well just listen to me for that long instead, while you do your other crap, while you're getting high, or playing Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or getting drunk off your ass. Who knows what the hell you guys are doing. Either way, we're starting it off with our very first episode of the podcast, the Gatecrashers. Hope you all enjoy it. Big things happening in news today. The Pot of Duality reprint is happening. It's going to come out at the, I believe August 30th is what I recall. And that's going to nerf down the price from $180 down to about, maybe $20 now, seeing that's how much a tin costs. Oh, my little cousins are going to be very happy for that one. I'm just glad I got my Pot of Dualities for free, because I pulled 2 of them, and I bought one for $100 store credit. Yeah, and I had to give one to one of my teammates because I owed him about $200. So yeah, we took it, and yeah, I've not had to pay a single dime for them, not at all. So I'm completely cool with this. The Nationals, World Championship qualifiers in Pittsburgh is happening next week. 1 week from today. It's going to be a doozy. This is the first time that they're combining Canada and the United States together. It's going to be an interesting one for sure, because, you know, Nationals before for US was really huge, over 2,000 people, and then you bring in a bunch of Canadians in there, that'll probably be about another 150, another 200 maybe into the mix, and there you go. We're maybe looking at about 12 rounds, which is going to be absolutely exhausting throughout both days. I feel sorry for the judges. I was going to judge, but I got rejected, so now I'm playing. So I'm hopefully going to be able to do my best there. So they updated the suspended players lists, and a couple people you shouldn't expect to see next week in Pittsburgh are Omar Belden, Cesar Gonzalez, and Royce St. Clair. 3 big names there at the door. Well, it's 3 less threats for you trying to chase that national title. So with the World Championship qualifiers coming up, people are looking to find that tech card or any cards that are going to be teched against them. A few cards I found that could be used against me, or I use them. Fiendish Chain actually is starting to increase the play a little bit there, kind of like an on-field Divine Wrath, and restricting them from attacking. So could be something to watch out for there. So keep those Dust Tornadoes and MSTs handy, because they're also going up in play as well. Tutor's Scheme, with the hype of Hyper Librarian coming out, and it does live up to the hype. Let me tell you, I have to. I use them, and it's crazy. Tutor Scheme could be a big tech just to swipe that Librarian and then force your opponent to rethink about having to Synchro Summon, because they're going to get the draws instead. Not to mention, it's a solid card on its own, taking other monsters. I mean, it's pretty fun if you could take a Shooting Star Dragon from them. Max C, you're going to see a ton of special summoning, and Max C definitely keeps the opponents in check. Expect to see a lot of that used against me. I know I've had it used against me already. It's a bit of a bothersome card. Kind of stops you in your tracks if you don't want to special summon anymore to give them any more draws, because we all know we don't want to give them any more pluses, or else it's going to be trouble. And Malevolent Catastrophe, to me, is one of my personal favorite trap cards. It's a complete game-changing card with a heavy storm effect. Yeah, expect to see some of that too. Maybe not so much in Plant Tengu, but if you're using it against other decks, especially Gravekeepers, it's definitely a good card to use. So think about those 4 cards when going to World Championship qualifiers if you want to tech any of those to stop the current meta. So before the World Championship qualifiers, I'm being told constantly by my teammates, aka Parallel Fates, to run Gravekeepers. I actually went to Syracuse, which would be 2 weekends before the World Championship qualifier, so technically last week if we're counting this today. And I was able to scoop up a couple librarians, but I played Gravekeepers. I did a decent outing. Overall, I went 10-4. There was 6 rounds in the first day, just a local. I went 5-1 and lost in top 4 when the cut was top 8. And I went to another store where the cut was top 8 after 5 rounds, where I went 4-1 but lost in my top 8 match. It's not bad, Gravekeepers. It's not a bad choice. I like it. It is anti-meta versus Plant Tengu, but the problem is that if Plant Tengu explodes off first turn, Gravekeepers have a tough time fighting out of that. Which is a huge reason why I don't want to play Gravekeepers, just because of the explosive power that Plant Tengu has. But, you know, it's your call. Nikki Lakai is making Gravekeepers work so far, but this librarian is just way too scary. I've been spectating this card when I was in Syracuse. It is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely unreal. It's gonna make people want to rage quit. I know, I'm not going to, but it's just disgusting. Just go watch a couple duels with it on someone's channel. Just watch it. You'll see how disgusting it is. Or if you go to your own locals and watch people play it, it's very disgusting. Although a lot of Canadians right now are having trouble getting their librarians in. Like, not a lot of people have them. Like, even some of the pro players don't even have the librarians, and they're throwing out distress calls to get some. I got 2. I'm probably gonna use them, but if I don't, well then it's on Len for whoever needs of it. World Championship qualifiers to whoever I like the most. I don't know. But okay, persuade me to run Gravekeepers, people, and I can lend out a couple librarians. But of course, going to Pittsburgh and going to a big event like this, you always have to watch out for your stuff. Everybody, please watch out for your stuff. There are definitely going to be thieves around. There are definitely going to be people stealing stuff. Please, I can't stress it enough. Keep an eye on your stuff. For me, to prevent anything from getting stolen, when I'm dueling, I zip up my bag and I put it on the ground and I put my foot between the straps of the bag, so that way it cannot leave without me knowing or without it tugging my leg. I put both my legs in between the bag, so that way it's not going to escape me. And I know if someone's going to zip it up. So I also have a little clip to lock it in, so you can have to unclip it, unzip it, in order to try to steal my stuff. And that's not happening if I put it between my legs underneath me. So there's one little handy trick for you. Also, if you have to, put your name on it. Put your name on your binder. Put your name in a hidden spot, so when you see it, just say, alright, open it up. Oh, my name's right there. This is my binder. Just go like that. Alright, do something to indicate that this is your stuff. Alright, I've had a laptop stolen from me in Show and Jump, Philadelphia. Absolutely terrible day. I didn't even go throughout the school year with a laptop, which sucks so bad. So, please watch your stuff. I cannot stress that enough, people. So for everybody who's going to Pittsburgh, good luck. I hope you all do really well, and I hope I do really well too. I've never really topped a major event before. I've only topped like regionals and the upper deck day, so I really want to do well. And if you see me, come say hi. I'm very sociable. I'm really approachable. Just come up, say hi, introduce yourself, have a little conversation. If we got time, maybe a duel as well. Do whatever you want. You want a photo? Cool. Want a signature? Cool. Doesn't matter. Or we can just talk. Not a big deal. Either way, guys, good luck. Hope y'all do well and have a safe trip there and back. Alright? I'll see you guys next week with another podcast. Gate Guardian 44 out.